All right, Rockford Speedway fans, off your seat, on your feet. Let's send the Mid-American stock car drivers off in style. Let's wave to them as they get ready to go racing. It's feature time at the Rockford Speedway. As they're going to wave back to you. Today, thanks for spending your Saturday with us here at the Rockford Speedway. Field looks good. Lights on the car corner pace Jeep are out. As Rick Tackman's going to bring the group around with Jan Janin right next to him. Here we go, Rockford Speedway. It's feature time. Here they come. Great flag over racing. 40 laps for the Mid-American Stock Car Series. And it's going to be Rick Tackman to get out to the early lead. Steve Blair going to tuck it right in there. Whoa, look out. That almost got interesting. As Ron Vandermeer right behind Josh Nelms. Jan Janin's going to drop back to 5th now in the early going of the race. Josh Nelms on the hardest alongside Steve Blair. Almost got sideways there. Good driving by Nelms. He's got the edge on Blair now, trying to secure place with Ron Vandermeer Jr. kind of hanging in there to see what's going to happen. To go with Josh Nelms now. As Josh Nelms has secured 2nd place, and he's going to set his sights on Rick Tackman in 1st. Ron Vandermeer gets by Steve Blair. So your 2 fast qualifiers now are in 2nd and 3rd, with our 3rd fast qualifier running 5th of Cody Clubb. And Josh Nelms now going to challenge Tackman for the lead. Tackman just going to let him go by, it looks like. Well, here comes the battle back from Tackman. No, he's not. Nelms going to go by him. Vandermeer's going to try to do the same. And now Vandermeer gets by Tackman. Vandermeer looking to challenge Nelms now. That's going to be the race, I think, today, Rockford Speedway. We'll see if Cody Clubb can get in the mix here, as he's right behind Steve Blair right now. Ron Vandermeer Jr. not going to let Josh Nelms get away. He's right there. Keeping the pressure on Nelms to keep him going. Sometimes these guys, longer races, they'll try to conserve their tires and really, hang on to the tires till the end of the race. Ron Vandermeer needs to not give Josh that opportunity there to do that. So Steve Blair, whoa, touches the side of Tackman. They both round. Cody Clubb, good driving by Cody. He just kind of sat back and was in the right spot at the right time, but the 2 of them made contact there in turn 4, and they spun out. Lights on the car corner pace Jeep are out, as Josh Nelms is the leader. Ron Vandermeer Jr. right next to him. And they're now going to be entering the Raw Steel Collision Center restart zone. Here they come. Great flag over racing. Everything looking good there. As Nelms wanted that outside, Ron Vandermeer is going to challenge him. As they're going to even up there in turn 3 and 4. Nelms with about a quarter of a car lead right now over Vandermeer Jr. And Jan Janin is challenging Andrew Meyerhofer for 5th. Whoa, Tackman and Blair make contact in the back. Ron Vandermeer decides it isn't inside yet, so he tucks behind Nelms as Cody Clubb tried to close the door on him. Now they're going to pull away from Cody Clubb, as Jan Janin's still on the inside of Meyerhofer. And inside might not be working out too well, as now Steve Blair is going to challenge Jan Janin for 6th. And Blair's going to get around him. Side's just not too friendly for these cars right now. And I'm guessing that's why Ron Vandermeer backed out of it. Maybe he's going to wait till later. I don't know. Here comes Vandermeer again to start to look to Nelms' inside. As the laps go on, the 3 fast qualifiers are now in the front. We'll see if Cody Clubb can catch the 2 leaders. Andrew Meyerhofer running 4th. Steve Blair running 5th. Dan Janjanin running 6th. And Rick Tackman running 7th. Vandermeer Jr. right there. He's going to challenge Nelms. He wants the lead from Nelms. They're right there. Vandermeer Jr. It's Vandermeer Jr. now. Entering turn 3, that inside's been tough today on these cars. Vandermeer hanging in there. Nelms trying to get away. It's not going to work this time. That time it is, as Nelms pulls away a little bit. Vandermeer decides to tuck it back behind him. Now he's going to look to the inside of him again. Vandermeer over the back of Josh Nelms' 0-1 machine. Here comes Vandermeer again. 2 veterans battling here for the lead. It's going to be a good Rockford Speedway. And Steve Blair got a little loose coming out of turn 2. Started to go a little sideways. Good driving by Steve to hang on to it. Ron Vandermeer and Josh Nelms went a little high into turn 2, and they both bounced right back down. So we're at the halfway mark now for Josh Nelms. 20 down, 20 to go. Only 1 caution so far in this Rockford Speedway. Here comes Vandermeer again on the inside. Whoa, oh no, they touch! And Vandermeer loses control, he backs off. No harm, no foul. Everybody's okay. But Ron Vandermeer Jr.'s got some ground to make to try to catch Josh Nelms. And Dan Janjanis goes to the inside of Steve Blair now in that 74 machine. Everybody coming around here. Blair's going to pull away from Janjanin. And it looks like Ron Vandermeer's getting close to Josh Nelms again. Nelms trying to hang out tires to save him probably for that last 10 laps, as it'll be a shootout. 16 to go Rockford Speedway for Josh Nelms. I don't know if Cody Clubb can catch the 2 leaders. I know he's giving it everything he can. I don't know if Meyerhofer can catch Cody Clubb. We got a battle again towards the back between Steve Blair and Dan Janjanin. Janjanin to the inside of Blair again. Ron Vandermeer setting up the playbook now to try to again. With laps winding down, we'll see if Vandermeer is going to go all or nothing this time to try to get around Josh Nelms. Remember, Vandermeer Jr. is your qualifier. But those 2 were real close in qualifying. They're going to come into lap traffic. Rick Tackman is off the pace, and he's going to get out of the way. No harm, no foul. Rick Tackman pulling it into the pits. And Janjanin and Blair are going to battle for the back now. And there's smoke coming out of the back of Josh Nelms' 0-1 machine as they went into turn 2. Let's see how it goes. Yep, a little more smoke there in that 0-1 of Josh Nelms. Here comes Vandermeer. That could be bad news for Nelms. There's 10 laps to go, 9 this time by. And they are real close there, Rockford Speedways. They're going to battle. 9 laps to go for Vandermeer and Nelms. The smoke's not going away, but it's only happening in the turns. So maybe you got a battle for the back. Oh no, a little more smoke. That's not good. And Janjanin and Blair still trying to get around each other as Vandermeer still challenging for the lead. What a race we got here, Rockford Speedway. This might be a photo finish today. 6 laps to go. Wow, talk about a race. As they're still going side by side. Vandermeer Jr. and Nelms. Here we go. 4 to go. Stand by. Side by side, Rockford Speedway. Smoke and all. As Jan Janin and Blair still battling it off. There we go, Rand Vandermeer Jr. by about a half a car lead. He's going to try to pull away, and he does. It could be over. Let's see if Josh Nelms has got anything left. 2 to go this time by for your leader, Ron Vandermeer Jr. Cody Clubb running third. Andrew Meyerhofer in fourth. Battle for the back between Jan Janin and Blair. White flag out for Ron Vandermeer Jr. Josh Nelms doing everything he can to wheel that machine, hanging on to second. As the smoke is still there from, here comes your winner. It's going to be Ron Vandermeer Jr. Josh Nelms gets second. Cody Clubb for third. Andrew Meyerhofer's going to get fourth. Fifth's going to go to Steve Blair. And sixth is going to go to Dan Jan Janin. How about that race, Rockford Speedway? What a way to start the 2021 season on a feature. What a race. And he's smoking too. Mac Rack Engineered Rack Repair and Protection Solutions. He's strapping out. He's excited. Heartland Bank and Trust Company. What a race this guy just ran against Josh Nelms. Make some noise, Rockford Speedway. Your big winner, it's Ron Vandermeer Jr. Ron, come on over here. Let's have a word. Over here on this side, so we can see you in the car. Ron, let's stand by the 3. There we go. Congratulations, Ron. That was that race between you and Josh Nelms may have been better than short track last year. I mean, you had trouble in your heat race. I heard you lost your drive shaft to be able to come back out here. Josh Nelms started smoking. I mean, you had several times throughout the race, you went to challenge him. That inside looked like it was not too good today, as you kind of felt maybe, better, drop back. Let's hear about that race. Hang on. We got a hug here. All right. Ron, talk about that race.
I mean, I don't know, as far as a short track fan, I don't know what more you want than that. But, yeah, I mean, hats off to Josh. It was a hell of a race. It's, you don't want to, it's opening night for us, for Rockford, and we don't want to tear things up, so I tried to be, go down on the inside and make it, as clean of a pass as I could. And, I mean, door to door here for, 10 laps, 12 laps, keep trying. I mean, yeah, hats off to him. It was a hell of a race.
We loved it. Let me tell you, we loved it. Ron, I know you got some people you want to thank. Let's hear it.
Yeah, I mean, the crew guys getting the drive shaft swapped. I mean, we barely got tire pressure set before we got out here, but all those guys, Mac Rack, Tricor Carpentry, all the Mid-Am Series guys, Finish Line Flooring, Shelton Excavating, all the fans that came out tonight, thanks, appreciate it. Well, today. And
I've been saying tonight, too.
Normally it's a night show, but yeah, hats off to them, too. And, man, come out to May 1st, Grundy County Speedway. You'll get the same thing between me and Josh there also. So come on out and support us.
Excellent. Once again, congratulations. Rockford Speedway, make some noise for Ron Vandermeer Jr. All right, we got to talk to this second place finisher over here. He may have had it wrapped up, and then she started smoking. Josh Nelms, you ran one heck of a race, sir. I'm sorry about the tough break. Tell everybody what happened. We started seeing smoke that started happening in turns 1 and 2, and then it was 3 and 4, and then it was more and more, and I'm like, uh-oh. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I started, about 20 to go, I started getting smoke in the cockpit. I didn't know if it was me from a car that had pulled off. I don't know if it was affecting the car. Ronnie had a great car, run side by side with him for that long, door slap, and that was fun race. And thanks to everybody that came out, Rockford Speedway, Tim Z for the Mid-Am Series, MagnaCore, and all the other sponsors that are a part of the Mid-Am Series. Got to thank Wheaton Laundry, McMahon Transport, and everybody else that puts this deal together. My guys worked pretty good. We had a good car last year at Short Tracks. Brought the same car back, put a bigger fuel cell in for the people to know that story. And, we'll go back, we'll get it fixed, and we'll be ready for Grundy.
Outstanding. Josh, congratulations. A very well-respected second place here. Maybe if there wasn't smoke, it could have been vice versa. I don't know. Both of you guys had great cars today. Congratulations once again. Rockford Speedway, make some noise for second place finisher, Josh Nelms. And now let's talk to our third place finisher in the 23 car. He was there, and then he wasn't, and then he was there, and then he wasn't. 23, Cody Clubb. Cody, I'm sorry, you were there, and I thought maybe with that restart, you had your chance there. Those guys, they pulled away from you. Maybe it was the car loose, a little tight. What do you think?
I thought I had something for him, but the car got tight, and I just watched him drive away.
Well, you did the best you could. You held off Andrew Meyerhofer there. I mean, I started to wonder with the laps remaining when Josh started smoking. I'm thinking, I wonder if Cody could catch him. I don't know. What did you think?
I thought he was blowing up, so I'm like, I might gain a spot, but apparently he's still running.
All right, Cody, for third place, who do you want to thank, sir?
I got to thank my wife, my dad, Club Construction, Platteville Coatings, and everyone to help me get here.
All right, congratulations for a third place finish once again. Make some noise one more time for today's winners. Ron Vandermeer Jr. in first, second place Josh Nelms, and third place Cody Clubb.